Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video I'm here to give you my pre-match thoughts going into the game between Derby and Luton. I don't want this video to be 10 minutes of me just talking about how I want a change to happen up top. We all know the problems at Luton and it's going forward we don't look like we can score a goal. Yes, at the back we've improved. It's a lot difficult for teams to break us down. But teams are going to get chances, regardless how good we defend. They are going to get that odd chance. But the problem is with us going forward, we just don't look like we can score a goal. Apart from when we have a shot from outside the box, we can't rely on trying to score a screamer every single time. We can't rely on, teams scoring goals for us. We've got to figure out a way. And what I really want in this game is Matt Bloomfield to change something up top. I want to see something different. I don't think Chong can start after his two really poor performances against Stoke and Blackburn. And Morris, yet again this season, he's gone for a match where he's not had a shot on target. Not the first time against Blackburn. In fact, he's gone 3 games now without having a shot on target. You can't have that. You can't have attacking players not getting onto the ball. We can't just keep going direct like we have been. We need to play a bit of football. Now, the last time we played against Derby, I thought we got lucky with that win. It was under Rob Edwards and, dramatic way of winning that game. 2 goals in the last 5 minutes, both from set pieces. Talking about set pieces, we don't look like at the moment from scoring set pieces. That also needs to improve. As you can tell, the theme of this video is quite negative and it's really hard to get positive about this game. The only way I can find a positive outlook is by saying this is a cup final. If we win, we're back into it, especially if the teams around us also lose their games. But for me, I just don't know if we've got that attacking ability to win this game. I've got belief that we can get something, but in terms of actually scoring goals, I don't have any belief that we can do it because the players are not creating clear-cut opportunities. When we are getting in these attacking areas and in the dangerous positions to create chances and to score goals, we are lacking so much quality. I do think a formation change is definitely needed now because we don't have key players that suit the system which has managed to get us wins recently. Alfie Doughty is a natural left wing-back. That's why when he plays, there's a difference. Ali playing as a left wing back is kind of taking away what he does best, which is attacking and going forward. We want him a lot further up the pitch. And there's a lot of shouts about putting him as the striker. We can do that. We can also play him as a winger. We can also do that if we change the formation. But I don't know if Matt Bloomfield will change the formation because he believes that the group of players which we've got at the football club are unable to play the way he wants to play. And that's quite sad because, these are a group of professional footballers who train pretty much most days and they can't adapt and change formations. It's mental. It really is. But I do want to see some changes. I do want to see Nordas start. I want to see him get more minutes. Now, I know Bola wasn't great against Blackburn, but he's an attacking player. I want to see him also get some more minutes. Chong, Morris, they're both not doing it. And I don't think this system right now, playing the 5 at the back, is going to work. We've got so many centre-backs. I understand that. But I do think we need to switch to a back 4. Why don't we play more attacking players? Because that's the problem. You're not going to win games of football if you can't score. And right now, I think playing Ali as the left wing-back, yes, it's going to work on occasions, but I just can't see it working throughout these next 4 games. Something's got to change for me. And if it doesn't, then for me, we're down. Well, I already think we're down. Some people still believe, and that's, fair enough. You believe that we can do it. But I really don't. And it's because we just cannot score goals. So hopefully there's a few changes going into this game. I do think this is like their last chance. And that's me putting it nicely. Last chance to try and stay up. But I just don't see it. I really don't. And I know this video is negative, but I can't find a positive outlook. unless we turn up, unless we do what we need to do. And it's down to these group of players. I don't think Matt Bloomfield is at fault, especially over the last, how many games has he been in charge now? At least over the last 12 games. I don't think he's been at fault. A lot of the players are at fault on why we are where we are in the Championship. Of course, a lot of blame goes towards the board, but for me, these players get the most amount of blame. Because before a ball was kicked, they were Championship quality at least, and they're not proving it. They are massively underperforming. We've got strikers who are Championship proven, not scoring goals. We've got a goalkeeper who's Championship proven, defenders, midfielders, and they're not doing it. And I do think a complete reset is definitely needed, regardless of if we stay up by a miracle or get relegated. A reset is definitely needed amongst our club. So, I'm just looking forward to the reset, if I'm being honest with you. But once this game is over and done with, I can set my mind to what I think should happen next. And I do think if we do lose against Derby, I would just play the kids for the final 3 games. Play players that actually want to be here, because I don't think many do. But that's kind of how I'm feeling. That's kind of my thoughts going into this game. Can we take full advantage of the set pieces like we did last time? I don't know. That does require us to improve in that area, because set pieces haven't been great recently. I said I'll change the formation. I'll change it to a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. Pretty similar going forward, regardless of which way you set up. So, changing it to a back 4, I would definitely do, and that could allow Isaiah Jones to push a little bit further forward and act as an attacking player. And then you can play a natural right back in Walters or Hashi, 2 players that we haven't really seen over the last month or so. But Derby themselves, since the new manager's come in, I knew as soon as they appointed him, I knew we were in trouble, because he managed to get a very poor Blackburn side into those playoff positions. Yes, he lost his first couple of games as manager, but he didn't need long. And he's definitely someone where you could have looked at and gone, Luton should have got him in January. We could have, despite being former Watford, but that hasn't stopped us in the past. We could have gone in for him. We decided not to, but he's done a fantastic job at Derby. A really, really good job, in fact. And I do think under him, Derby are going to stay up, which is quite annoying, because I did have Derby to be relegated because I thought their recruitment at the start of the season was really poor. But how ironic is that, because Luton's recruitment hasn't been good, especially that summer window. But anyway, I think that's enough negativity from me today. Score predictions. I'm going to go with a 0-0. It's going to be a sellout crowd, I believe. I think Derby have sold over 30,000 tickets. I think there's a sold out away end as well. I think this will be the final away end sellout due to how bad this season has been for us. But fingers crossed, look, these players can prove me wrong. And we can walk away with the 3 points, because I can tell you now, that journey on the way home from Derby could be a really positive one if we do pick up the 3 points. But it's down to the players. At the end of the day, they need to show quality in the final third, and fingers crossed we see some changes to the starting 11. So those are my thoughts. Drop a like on today's video, comment below your thoughts going into this game, subscribe to my channel if you are new. Don't forget to follow me across all my social media, and I'll see you guys in the match reaction after the game against Derby.